There's so many different avenues of herbal medicine, and that's the joy of herbal medicine, is that all herbalists are not the same. There's so many different things to study when it comes to the natural world and the interactions of plants and the interactions of plants with us. And so definitely this conference is really, if you're a naturalist, if you're an outdoorsman, if you're a botanist, if you're an herbalist or just interested in herbs, if you're into textiles, if you're into medicine making or just making your own products, there's a class on fermentation. Like, there's so much diversity all under the umbrella of herbal medicine, and working with plants in nature, that really anybody that fits into those categories, which are pretty vast, should check this conference out. Totally worth it. This is actually one of my favorite scores from last year. This was made by Kristen Davenport Katz, and she did her own dyeing of indigenous plants of her area. So these are specifically like the geranium, wild rose over here. You've got some oak leaves, and I was just so taken with how incredibly beautiful, actually capturing the different shapes and textures of what grew around her. And so this is just one example of like really creative artistry that is happening. Not to mention, of course, like so many just great elixirs and formulas, and I'll have a variety of smoking blends, and along with some samples. And I love making syrups and elixirs, and um, really making products is a creative outlet, and it's so much fun, especially when you're a bioregional herbalist and you can really focus on what grows around you. And then Plant Healer, planthealer.org is that is Kiva Rose and Wolf Harden. They are the organizers of the Good Medicine Confluence. Um, and so if you go to planthealer.org, you will find links to the Good Medicine Confluence, as well as Kiva's blogs, like the Bear Medicine Herbals, I believe it's called, and she's a wonderful blog writer. They also have they are incredible writers, and they have like a bookstore that you can access from there. They just have so much going around. Oh yeah, and they make a Plant Healer magazine, which I do a column called Botany, Awareness, and Ecology. Um, and the Plant Healer magazine is really cool, but it is by subscription, and it's a quarterly magazine, so 4 issues a year. But if you want to just get interested and see what kind of articles they offer, they have the Herbaria, which is a free publication. It's once a month, 10 months a year, and that gives you a really good taste of what Plant Healer is about. So if you just want to get a taste, or you can't afford a subscription, go to planthealer.org and get the Herbaria. They highlight different people's classes for the conference, as well as a lot of other things. You can get so much information. So definitely check out the Herbaria. So planthealer.org.